Hey everybody, Ryan Thompson here with Bailey Gardner, and I'm going to talk to you today about some best practices you can put in place with project management and hopefully create some effective communication with your agency. The first thing that you would want to address when kicking off a project is defining the scope and objectives of that project. So setting goals for the project, setting up a timeline, and identifying what's included in the services and pricing. It's always beneficial to do a discovery with the agency so they fully understand the implications and needs of the business, and then you set and agree to some key performance indicators up front so everybody's on the same page. Second, you want to define the deliverables. What tangible items will actually be delivered at the end of the project? Who are the key stakeholders that need to make the decisions? And agree to this before engaging in any of the work. You also want to look at project planning with your agency, so defining milestones for client input, the deliverables and when those are due, and allocation of resources both internally and externally. We here at Bailey Gardner use a project management system and our traffic department to make sure that all projects are on time and that they're organized and running properly. Constant communication is key to project management. Your account representative should be able to communicate through this through email, phone calls, in-person meetings, and really give you updates on status of the project, the objectives that you're trying to reach, and any recommendations that come from the agency as well from the client in implementing those properly. Another item that you want to take a look at is tracking and reporting of the project process. Setting expectations of next steps after every meeting is key. So getting those conference reports. A good PM will constantly review cost, scope, and schedule, and make sure that they're keeping the project on budget, on track, and on time, which are extremely important. And you also want to look at change and expectation management. So we know things change as you move through projects, and sometimes they evolve, sometimes changes come in from upper management. So the agency needs to be very transparent in their communication about any of those changes coming in, and if they're going to reflect schedules, costs, scope. Again, transparent communication there is key. And then finally, at the end of the project, any good agency should ensure client satisfaction, making sure that everything that was delivered, that was promised, that the client objectives were met and goals have been met at the end of the project. So stick to these simple rules and you'll find that your projects start running a little bit more effectively.